can't talk about mine because someone will.
Welcome everyone to Paranormal Small Talk. I'm your host Howard Petrie, along with host. She's playing a dual role tonight. That's Miss Rosie Page. She's in this show and she's a host on Hey Boo, and replacing Mr. Tim tonight because he got into a serious accident today. Well, he had a very bad burn on his arm. We have Mr. Ricky Hellert coming in, and Mr. Ethan in the background.
He's just here so he don't get fined.
Yeah.
You see how Ricky's only got his name. He won't say Ethan's back there.
Ooh. And tonight we're interviewing the Hey Boo girls. I don't know what I just don't know. These women here conspire. They conspiracists. I mean, they talk about us men's behind our back. They talk about us in front of their back. I don't know. They all just mean. They mean women. They mean. So don't watch that show. They mean. But that's with Miss Rosie. That's Miss Rosie Page, Miss Jacqueline Crossland, Miss Eileen Jones, and Miss Ane Shin. So how y'all ladies doing tonight?
And temporarily not with us is Crystal.
Yeah, Crystal's out for now. She's running the whole show right now, so it's kind of hard for her. So
busy.
Actually,
she's being Supergirl, Superwoman right now.
Hey, Jeremy, I'm so glad you're home.
Jeremy. Hey, Jeremy. Hey, Carl.
Jeremy.
I totally missed the show last night, Carl, and I told you I was going to watch it, and I didn't think about it until like 8 or 9, and I'm going to watch it tonight because I thought about it again before he came on there because I forget stuff if I don't write it down, and I have a 2021 calendar on my wall I've been writing stuff on. I told Eileen earlier, my guest Monday night I was supposed to have on, I told him the wrong date.
Well, hopefully they realized it wasn't a Monday that day, because chances of it being a Monday was very.
No, I don't think he knew when my show comes on or whatnot that show's on, because I'm on all different kinds of shows, and I've invited him on other shows before. So, but it's Matt Benton. I said, dude, I forgot you're supposed to be on my show tonight, and it's halfway over, and I just realized that I had written you down, but it's the wrong year. And he's like, that's okay, I'll do next Monday. And I was like, oh, good. I'm going to work. So we're going to go over The Haunting in Harrisburg.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
So, ladies, tell us what's making y'all show such a success. I mean, I don't see very much
awesome.
I don't see very much advertising there, Rosie and Jackie and Eileen. She's new to the show, so I can't say nothing bad about
Ane right now.
I'm trying to figure shit out. Oh, can I say shit on here?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
We'll carry a little
PG-13, right?
For us.
I got in for 30 days for not sharing.
And there's Carl. Hey, Carl, how's it going, brother?
And Jeremy,
I don't want to talk to
as soon as he
Jeremy.
gets back home, he's gonna watch all the shows and he's gonna get it back in the grind already.
He has actually improved much quicker than I thought he would.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still. I mean,
Because he's an Adonis. He's the Adonis.
I know. I'm so proud of
Wookiees do actually
Jim.
heal faster. And it's just a known fact. I mean, look at Chewbacca. I mean, he's a movie star, and he got shot, and look at him. He's back at it. Same thing with Jeremy.
The
Jeremy's
force
got a
is
little Wolverine
strong
in
in that
him.
one. Yeah, there you
There's my brother Tim.
Hey, Tim.
go. Hey,
Carl says he's doing good.
hey Gabe.
The band himself, Gabriel Herrera, made an appearance. Eileen, tell Gabe what you were saying about Hazelhurst.
Oh, I was just basically saying I reached out to Tommy with TPPS and trying
Hey,
to figure
Amber.
out to try to get that lined up so we can all get out there and I can meet the rest of your crazy team and hang out again with TPPS and you know I don't say that name because I butcher it. Other than I know it has Hoa in it. But
Hoa, you know Hoa's, huh?
I know Hoa.
That's funny.
Hold on, let me see if I can do it. Tangipahoa Parish. Did I do it?
And Tangipahoa.
Better than I can pronounce it.
Yes. So I'm hoping to get with I love investigate with those guys, and even though Howard and I've, been on an investigation together, we've never investigated together.
Yeah, we went to the
Who's that
same
one?
place, but didn't do an investigation.
Mm-hmm.
From Australia. Who's that?
I don't know who that is from Australia because they didn't give me a name. You have to allow StreamYard to let them use your name so that way we can see it. But we appreciate you watching from Australia.
Let me see.
Well, can you give instructions for that? Because I have a StreamYard account and I still can't figure that out. And whenever I tune into you guys and watch you and I'm commenting, I come up as Facebook user and I'm like, oh, how do
StreamYard is very weird and glitchy.
It might also depend on which platform. Like if he streamed to multiple places, and for some reason, one of those places that person specifically got on, I don't know why it has to do with that. Sometimes it won't show their name, but if they get on things, then it'll show their name.
Sometimes it'll say I'm on A, and then sometimes I'm just plain old Facebook user. I don't know who I am.
Chris, what's
She's
up?
like, I'm here though.
Hey,
Yeah,
Chris,
I have to
it's
put my name after,
Raven.
write my name, my signature afterwards all the time.
Hey, huh? Hey, Chris.
Yeah,
Raven Pa.
I'm feeling so sorry for Chris because he has to put up with my brother once a week. I feel so sorry for him having to put up with David Childers.
David's a good guy.
No, he's not.
I like David.
Oh, this
That's
is
the
the
problem.
Chris person right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
David's the one with the little schmutz on here, right?
He's about this tall,
Mhm.
no hair except right here.
The little schmutz on the chin.
Yeah.
Man, you know if David was here, he'd be all over you right now.
See, Chris knows what I'm talking about. He got me.
The hell are you drinking, Eileen?
Nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm still sharing. Sharing is caring.
Yeah, everyone,
I haven't
go
shared
to the
shit yet.
comment section. There is a share button. Make sure you click that and share us out. And someone share it to my page because I cannot.
She's in Facebook jail again.
Hey, Nick.
Jeremy York. Jeremy York.
I got you, Eileen. I'll share it.
Thank you. All right, we just had another Facebook user. So whoever you are, hey people. Hey people.
Hey,
Does
person.
it say hey everybody? Is it saying hey everybody?
It says hey people.
Hey
Hey,
people.
people. Every day.
I'm not seeing the hey people.
I think it's on our it's on the comments on the side. I don't see it on my
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's Tim. Hey Tim. You're showing up Facebook user for some reason.
Oh, another Tim, because there's another Tim up here at the top.
Yeah, that's my buddy Tim from around here. The one you
Yes.
talked to, Rosie.
Yes, the one that has haunted laundry detergent.
What the hell?
He has haunted laundry detergent. He does.
Who has haunted laundry detergent, and how do you get that?
I want to know that too.
It relocates itself with no one around. Hey, Wild Bill.
Oh, Wild Bill.
Yeah, it relocates
That's a
itself.
cool name.
Sandy's
Wild
Sandy
Bill
says
looks
hey
like
also.
he's holy.
Huh? Holy haunted laundry detergent. Yes, it was in a green
I
bottle
said the same.
too.
I said the same thing, Nick. I mean, Jeremy. Nick, Jeremy.
Oh, we already
I'm
lost
name.
somebody.
I'm already on Petri
Charlie is
dish.
the ghost.
Yeah, Charlie is the ghost that does
Okay.
haunt their house. So yeah, he likes
Yeah,
to
I think
play
you told me that.
games and all that fun stuff with them.
Yeah, I was looking at Nick Muley. What's going on, little Nick?
That is a really
Wild
nice
Bill.
picture of you, Nick. I really like that. Very handsome. Very
Yeah.
definite.
Trying to help with the laundry, I guess.
Nick is my second most hated, but you know that's okay. I still love him, but he's still my second most hated.
Nick is
Wasn't
a
number
stud.
one,
Leave him
he's number
alone.
2.
Hey, Reverend Wild Bill. That means my clothes can inflate and start flying off. That would be really awesome. We need to work on that. We
You
need to
know-
conjure that up.
Here's why I don't understand. When a spirit realizes it can do something, can it not help me around the house or help someone around the house actually
Yeah.
do some laundry? Do
No,
some dishes,
no, 'cause
clean mop?
I-
Well, ghost knows better than go around your dirty drawers.
Still the flies, you know.
He just made a bunch of noise.
I know, but they need
Yes.
to start helping. I mean, like Ricky needs some help with the vacuum cleaner.
You need help
All
with
the
your
time.
drawers.
know,
You
the
need help with your
vacuum
drawers.
always finds a way to get plugged up.
Does
And
the
I-
Reverend
I
Wild
can't
Bill
figure
have a
out. The
show?
only thing I can
here?
trace it
Am
back
I-
to
does
is
he
Ernie's
like-
app.
I don't know.
Denise, come
Reverend
get your
Wild
man.
Bill?
Tim, we are doing
Howard?
good, but I've already gotten sick, I think. So maybe I'm not going to get sick the rest of the year.
Yep, I got sick
Howard.
a few times myself. So is Ethan. Ethan's getting sick now.
It's chaos on here. Does the Reverend Wild Bill have a show?
No.
I don't
Howard,
know.
Jeremy,
Yes.
does
Yes.
the Reverend Wild Bill have a show on here on AF?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, that
You
it
don't
would be a
know?
really cool name for it if it did.
It would. It would.
I was sharing this out. I'm like
I think
6,000
it had
people.
like
They
some
can fly clothes around like that.
I
tombstones
was
in
Just
the
hold them
background.
up,
just
put 'em
push a
up.
button and it automatically shares out to the pages you already set to. That's what it needs to be on here.
Can your
Let's see
clothes inflate? Your clothes inflate, Jeremy?
Don't ask questions.
At least they can fold them up, you know, and put them away.
Mine inflate when I gain a few pounds, but you know.
Don't ask questions you might not want the answers to.
Oh, so he does have a show. I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm
He met
misunderstanding.
Wild Bill 2 years ago on a show, but that
Oh.
doesn't mean he has
He
a show
has a
now
All right, shared, finished.
or had a show. Share.
All right, guys, don't forget to hit that share button.
I
next
used to have a
time.
show called The Ranting of a Madman. Now I just do guest appearances.
What did you rant about? Because I rant every day that doesn't do any good.
And he's always a madman.
Howard, you ran about every damn thing.
That's because you ran. That's because you ran to Jackie. She doesn't pay attention.
No,
Anyone who does not know Jackie, who's in the bottom corner, kind of
Very
Yeah.
quiet lady.
that way. Okay. Unfortunately, she is cursed with having to live with Howard. So everyone feel sorry for her.
you're just jealous because you
Or
can't
pray
live
for
here.
her. Pray for her when you
That's
get
what it is. You're just jealous because you want to live here, and I won't let you. I'll make another pen. I got enough wire to make another pen for you. Like I'll put you right between the pegs.
That'd be better than about you.
You just have to watch me go out the back porch and pee every morning. That's all.
Nope.
Listen, that's the last thing you want to
I'm
see.
good.
What the hell?
I'm okay. Don't eat the
Woo,
yellow snow
Mississippi.
You
at
said
Howard's house.
Oh Lord, we got way off the subject here because I was asking questions, and all of a sudden Eileen was like, she just went off on her own thing there. She just.
We're talking about paranormal detergent and yellow
Me and
snow.
Ethan are going to be in and out. We got some stuff going on, so I'll be muting and disappearing as needed.
Like haunted laundry.
Yes. Yep. Well, right now we're trying to chase the little leprechauns that are running through the house butt naked. So
Listen.
We have a freedom leprechaun too for Howard. So
Ship them there. I'll take them.
yeah.
Put them in a box.
Awesome. That'll be exciting.
Doing a
Jealous.
lot of things.
And where are you airing?
Yeah, where are you airing? What networks are you sharing out of, or what network you're with?
Yeah, we probably want to watch that if it's in the UK for sure. That reminds me. I have a couple of friends in the UK.
So, ladies, tell us about your show.
Well, we're gonna dress up in corsets later on.
and animal costumes and vampires and witches and pirates. Yep.
I'm not talking about your home life. I'm talking about for the show.
Facebook, YouTube. He said Facebook and YouTube.
I mean, pretty much anyone who knows me, you never know what's going to come out of my mouth. So
that is true.
Or what I'm going to do.
So, Hey Boo is a show about four ladies that sit around and talk about paranormal subjects. Usually we have a subject per show, and we research it so that we all take turns going over what we want to talk about that falls under that subject. Anywhere from murderers, unexplained happenings, paranormal activity, haunted locations, haunted vehicles,
Vampires?
Haunted vampires that are haunted by the ghosts of their victims. Hey, that could happen.
Okay.
If a vampire killed me and drained me of blood, I dang sure would haunt them.
Let me ask y'all something. This is a male asking now.
Talk about Avengers because there's about to be one of those monsters you're talking about.
Okay.
Just talk about Avengers. Let's talk about Avengers.
Talk about it, Rosie. Go ahead. You can talk about it.
He said you need to talk about the Avengers, Mom, because there's about to be a monster on there that you're going to talk about.
I'll watch the Avengers when they put Deadpool on there.
He likes Deadpool too.
Just stay here.
Just stay there.
Stay here. Just stay there. Don't go nowhere, Mom.
Have a new
boss. Got another one. Good evening, everyone. You have to allow StreamYard to. You have to give permission to StreamYard to allow you to post your name on there. But thank you for saying good evening.
Let's see if I can figure out who it is. That's what I peep on our show and look in the comments, and usually it shows me who it is.
Yeah, I'm trying to do the same thing here.
Now, this is a question I've been wanting to ask women in the paranormal field. When you go investigating, of course, you get into tight places. Then there's a lot of places you have to, if you're doing graveyards or if you're doing property that's possibly that's haunted. What kind of bras do y'all wear? Do y'all wear a sports bra, or is it something like a pull-up, a push-up thing? What do y'all wear? I want to know this.
I like to go answer first. I have a weird answer, so y'all go ahead.
All right, Eileen.
Well, it's got to depend. Does it want to like try to undo the bra? So then you got to make it easier.
You got to make it easier.
Robert.
We'll just go with no bra, right? Some tassels, some pasties.
I wear a booby gone bra.
Booby gone, bro. That's what the hell's a booby gone?
Which that's a sports bra because your boobs be gone. Your boobies be gone. They're flat. Booby gone.
Like a sports bra, like a serious sports bra.
Yeah, or a uniboob.
Jackie
comes out of my dresser drawer.
Jackie wears a sports bra.
Comes out of her dresser.
Ane.
Mom, talk
Commando.
about Avengers.
She goes
Yeah.
commando. Yeah, it is.
You don't need no support.
Mom,
I am jealous we can't all be that perky.
Mom, Mom, talk about Avengers.
Okay, I will.
Say it.
Say it, Mom. Say it.
I did. I'm gonna have to mute it.
Where's Lincoln? He's right there. Is Lincoln right there?
Trying to play with some action figures.
Oh,
Nick said he's almost afraid to ask.
No. When Dad said his word. No, when
Oh,
Dad-
about the booby gone or the commando?
No, I think you did that before that.
Hmm.
I think it's about just the subject.
Bring him out of here and he's probably.
let's see. So Rosie wears a booby gone. Ane goes commando. Jackie wears a sports bra. And Eileen wears a tearaway bra.
She's like, whatever comes out the drawer. She don't care.
That's good information. I mean, that's for a woman that's going out in the field and that needs to know about. Yeah, I guess it's personal preference for the woman who wants to know. Right? Personal
And you
preference.
soak it in holy water first
Hey, Troy.
and sage.
Howard, the real question is, what do you wear as a bra?
Pasties. I wear pasties.
Right.
Little ghost ones, or they look like ghosts
Is it
or
the moon thing? It's
skeletons.
a little humid out. You prefer to,
No,
switch it
one
up?
says scared, the other one says straight. Scared
Do they
straight.
look like your little symbol up there?
I mean, like at Old Park Hotel, it likes to undo women's bras down in the basement area. I mean, you don't. I
No, wear
mean,
a lace.
you might miss evidence if you don't have it where it can be undone.
You can just wear a
That's
straight
what you want.
jacket. If you wear a straight jacket, you don't need a bra.
You know,
Howard,
we
Howard needs to wear one.
We actually had Beth put one on at the Old Attala County Jail,
Mm-hmm.
and we made her wear a straight. Or we didn't make her because I mean she's crazy like me.
Yeah, I'd wear a straight
Put a
jacket.
straight jacket on too.
I thought you meant a bra. I was like, where were y'all at? A brothel or something?
Well, those two. That's Old Park.
Hey,
Uh-huh.
What about you, Ricky?
me? I let the girls hang free, bro.
You commando like Ane.
I like them when mine flat when I'm running for something, you know.
He uses his vacuum to perk them up before an investigation.
Exactly.
Oh, my goodness.
See, you can use a vacuum for everything.
You
people.
can
Don't let
use
people
duct
tell you
tape or
your sexual
Gorilla
vacuums
Glue.
is nasty. It's not.
No, only
Duct
Nick
tape.
can use Gorilla Glue.
And Gorilla Glue for Nick and duct tape for Ricky.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't wear gorilla glue no more. He wears corn husk.
You're damn right.
He's proud of his corn husk.
You could put corn in your bra for later.
Yeah.
If you get hungry on an overnight.
Down here in
understand.
Georgia, we like to put peaches in our bras.
That's something.
Keep
yeah,
nice and fresh and
yeah,
fruity.
What did he say? Potatoes?
You said potatoes?
That sounds like
Someone
something
says
about
potatoes. They wear potatoes.
I thought that
Yeah, I don't
someone
know.
said something about potatoes.
Well,
You the hoe. I thought I was the hoe. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not.
So, ladies, what type of investigations have y'all been on? I mean, Hey Boo is a bunch of paranormal investigating women. Even it's some of y'all are gifted, some of y'all a little bit gifted, and some of y'all are just plumb ass retarded or something going on up there. I don't know.
Crazy.
Crazy. Yeah, crazy would be a good word. Sorry about the R word. No common sense whatsoever. Let's put it that way. So,
Oh, look what Chrissy said.
I know. I'm done. I laughed.
That's funny.
crazy.
Popcorn. If I put
and she ain't lying. She ain't
Listen,
lying.
It's getting hot in here. Take off all your clothes. All your corn.
well, according to
Take your corn.
Nick, if you used Gorilla Glue, you couldn't do that if it got hot in there.
Nick worries me about Gorilla Glue.
However,
So
after
if
they
Gorilla
get off
Glue's watching
again.
this, you need to grab this man to plug your products because he plugs it every show.
he does. He loves that stuff.
Who's his sponsor?
Huh? Oh, for Gorilla Glue? Yeah. They should sponsor him for sure.
Howard, what was your question? Chrissy kind of made us not think about you.
What do we
Well,
do?
of course not. I wasn't thinking about y'all. I was reading the question and laughing.
We
So
bought
what type of
popcorn.
investigating? I mean, y'all, when you go out there, what type of investigations do you do? Some of them, some people.
This guy, I'm gonna get that action figure.
A gown, Chrissy, come on. Listen, that's not a gown. But but what type of equipment best helps you, or what's your favorite type of piece of equipment that you use when you for like your all around go to
Oh my gosh, that's
Me
on an
personally,
investigation as a woman?
I'm not really
this guy too.
huge on
You're gonna
equipment
like
for
it.
evidence. I like equipment as backup,
Okay.
but if I had to actually pick something electronic, it would have to be the digital recorder. That's just my favorite. I can't go without it. And, of course, a compass. I've gotten to where I use a compass a lot, and I like that.
Okay. Why would you
Now I
use
got
a
a cat and
compass?
a dog.
Do I?
Why would you use a compass?
Depends on where you're at.
But yeah, that's true. I haven't been in a location where I'm worried that the location itself, because the land has messed up anything. But because whenever you get that energy around you, it's like I don't really have it to where the compass will start spinning. We've
Yeah.
seen it more like when I was in Tyler, Texas. We saw it more where it would actually point at the direction right before the activity would start in that direction.
Yeah.
One of the actual founder of Backroads, he kind of taught me about the compass, and I've been kind of using it ever since. That and cat balls, those are,
And I told you leave those cat balls alone.
but I mean, gotta have something.
I don't agree with that 100%. Only because you
Mm-mm.
have to be there or you have to be one of the people that was there because
And you
people
have,
can fake EVPs.
well, and not so much fake sometimes. It's you may not hear something that could be going on if you have someone in a different area of the location, you may not hear it at that moment because you're not focused on it. But in the same token, your recorder's going to pick it up. Well, when you get ready to listen, you're not going to know that you're not going to remember that somebody was in
Yeah.
the other room and made a noise. I mean, I've been on one location here. And it's abandoned house. There's no insulation, and someone caught a woman speaking on their recorder. When they got home, they heard it.
Mm-hmm.
And well, I went back to the location. I stuck the digital because I was I'm very big on trying to disprove my evidence if I'm local more than trying to prove it. Because if I'm going to tell you it's evidence, I'm going to really, as much as I mentally can, scrutinize it. So I put the digital recorder on top of the mantle, and I kept walking outside, and I would like say certain thing like 20 steps, 30 steps, but I would talk normally, and so I could figure out how far I could get outside, and you could still hear it inside because there was no insulation in the building at all, or in a house at all. And even when you were looking through the floorboards, you could actually see the ground. So it made everything amplify in the house, something that you wouldn't really think about. Hey, Bethy.
Hey, Beth Allen. I think
That's the only
pretty
time
much.
go ahead,
Huh?
Rosie. Go ahead, Rosie.
I think that it is good to have a digital recorder, but I do like also to use video because video can be just as good as an EVP because you have to know who is there, who isn't there, what is and isn't going on around you. What, if you're in there alone or you just have, like, it would just be me and Jason, it's only us two. I know what he sounds like. I know what he looks like. So if it's not him, it's not him. So I think a video evidence can be just as good. And actually, I feel like as far as presenting evidence, EVPs are good. And a paranormal investigator themselves is going to want to hear the EVP. But people that don't do this are going to want to see the video. People at home or whatever that don't do this are going to want to see the video because just seeing it, for some reason, it connects to their thought process that it might be real or whatever. I don't know. It just does. But I think that yourself not just if you have medium abilities, but yourself is the best piece of equipment, because yourself is going to
Did you
know
do
what
that?
is and isn't real,
Who did that?
what you can research to correlate and to connect to what evidence you got. You can talk to your team members, your common sense, your knowledge, your historical research, like Eileen, likes to do, or whatever. I like to do that stuff too, and your experience as far as being touched or being taken over, or being like having a medium encounter, or whatever you experience there. Basically, really, you can't actually always prove that, but you would know it happened no matter what, and you wouldn't need the EVP or the video. You just need that to prove it.
What?
I agree.
Hey, look, watch this.
Yeah, Ricky just sent me a message saying he had to go, so
Yeah,
he's taking care of Ethan tonight.
Yeah.
So
Now,
he's got a lot of responsibility.
Here's another
I did see that Nick is all of a sudden Facebook user. He was the one.
Yeah, I
He's
guess
the
he got
uh-oh
lost
one.
in right there.
I need different hand on him.
Georgia.
You can wear it different.
Ane, what about you? You have medium abilities. How do you explain what you use when you use yourself?
I need
When
I
you
use
go into
myself.
somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
She's a whole own
I've
a
been
tool,
using
right,
myself.
darling? On you're your own tool, right?
I am. I
That's
use
good to
this.
have. That's what I'm talking about, because that won't let you down.
Mhm.
Nope.
You don't need batteries. Maybe, I don't know, but but you
She
ain't gonna
needs
break.
caffeine.
You're not gonna break. You're not gonna fall apart. You won't. You're your own thing, your own personal tool.
Yep. They talk to me. They show me things. They make me feel things. Sometimes they choke me, or they do whatever they want to do to relay their message, whatever they're trying to communicate. And that's how I do it. I ask questions, or somebody can ask me to ask them questions, and I can get the answers that way. So I hear, feel, see,
There's a
sense,
gas
just kind of, I can
mask
even taste things. So yeah, I just basically use this. But as far as tools go, my experience with them, I'm not really sure the names. I do like the cat balls. That's like, I guess it's because it's just like the most fun thing there that I've seen so far. But I do like it where the words come out of the box. And
Yeah.
and I like the little box with the little lights that light up. I don't know the name.
A REM pod,
Hey.
like a REM pod.
Yes. And then I like this. Oh, I just got this little app on my phone. I know some people don't like it, but it's called an Echo Vox, and it like talks to you. I like that, because it not only just says the word, but it like writes it out, and it's really cool. You ask it questions, and I was just using it not too long ago in a park, and then we used it in a cemetery, and then right here in Arizona, and it was fun. It was actually communicating and making sense. The words that were coming through were making sense. They weren't just like random words. They just they actually had a pattern to them, and it was like really neat. And it was kind of easier to understand than with all that static. Some people have a great ear for that, amazing ear, and I just hear mostly static unless it's like really super clear, and then I'm like, whoa, I think I heard that. But it has to be like really clear. But otherwise, I hear stuff in my head anyway. So
Me, I just hear Jackie. That's all I hear. I just hear Jackie, and then when I'm sleeping at night, I just have nightmares about Eileen. I wake up in a cold sweat, and I'm like, oh my god.
So do you use Jackie as your guinea pig? Is Jackie your guinea pig, like your tool? You just send her in the room first and see if something happens.
Jackie doesn't go in any room. Jackie will send me into the room. Now, what happens to me? He was a good man. She'll say that at the funeral.
he lived a good life.
Yeah, he's all right.
Wait, hold on, Jackie. Jackie, does he have a life insurance policy that you are a beneficiary of?
No.
Okay, we need to change that, and I got your back, girl.
That ain't getting changed.
She actually went in a room with me at the temple, and we looked at some camera footage and saw some orbs and stuff, or recorded it.
I got that video. Yes. I'll have to send it to you.
Yeah. It was pretty cool, and it was fun.
Now, one
Yeah, I got the
thing,
actual video, except like re videoing it like I did, and I gave it to
Yeah.
you. I got the actual video.
Yeah, that'd be cool to see that. It would look a lot better and more clear.
Why are
I'm
you
not,
laughing?
He said
Jeremy.
it's nice knowing you, Howard.
Don't worry, Jeremy. I'm gonna take you with me.
No, Jeremy's my brother. You can't touch Jeremy, even though he's on my
Good.
number one shit list.
Oh
he's
shit.
divinely protected by the Jedi, so you can't get him.
But he's
Sorry.
my number one. That's on my list. However, he's still my brother. Only I can beat him up.
Jeremy, I'll be your Han Solo.
Now, one thing a lot of people don't realize: all five of us, because of Crystal, are all on different teams. We're all actually on from different states.
Yep.
So everything that we do is totally different outlooks on it because none of us are alike. I don't feel. I think we're all a little different, which brings Hey Boo some quality there on that.
And we haven't really investigated together.
Yeah.
We've only ever all met.
I mean, I was in Ani's group, but I didn't really get to investigate with her because I was out in another room doing a spirit box session and a portal thing with Jason and Jesse.
We're gonna do Birdcage. That's what we're gonna do.
I want to do that. I really do.
And we'll when we
Flash
do, we're gonna
lights.
go to we're gonna stay at the hotel right across the street from it, so we can look at the birdcage when we're not in it.
Yeah. I
You
wanna do
rent
that.
you rent the whole place because it's all upstairs, and you rent it all, and then we have the balcony and all of like Allen Street all to ourselves at night.
Why you always have to put? See, that's all y'all just anti-man.
I like all you set
Birdcage.
recorders and flashlights.
Howard, you can stay in the
Charles.
hotel and you can cook in the kitchen there for us.
See,
Oh, that'd be
Now,
awesome.
anti-man.
you have to admit that was funny. Out of everyone on this screen, you got 4 women and Crystal, but she wasn't there anyways. But 4 women and one man, kind of sort of man. And who did the cooking? The man. We know how to do this.
Kind of, sort of man, huh?
Call it like
I
it
was in
is.
fear for my life in Kansas. I was yelling at Jackie, "Get this crazy woman off of me!" Eileen was trying to rape me. And I think she was really trying to.
Look, that's okay because Rosie and I were walking the streets.
Yes, we were talking to strangers, handing out candy. No.
Some really strange strangers at some point. I think you and Jeremy, was it you and Jeremy I was with when we went to talk to the group that was outside the store and y'all were like, what is she doing talking to him? I was like, look, hey, I'm talking to everyone.
And we went to the dollar store like 7 times.
They were on a little something, so
That's what I was thinking about you, Jeremy, the other day. I know right now your jaw's wired and everything. Once you get that thing off your jaw, I'm gonna send up some gumbo to you. What I'll do is I'll freeze it or something and put it in some dry ice and have it overnight it to you from like FedEx or UPS or something. And that way you can get it the next morning or the next afternoon or something, and you can just warm it up and put it in your pot and make your little rice, and there you go. You got your gumbo.
okay, I have to say this. Jeremy's in trouble since he can't even spell my name right.
Yeah.
Petrie may know how to
I thought
cook.
he was my brother and he can't even spell my name right.
I am talking about.
Do what? Eileen Jones?
I said Jeremy's in trouble because he can't even spell my name right.
Boring. I'm not boring.
Oh, he come down here. I gotta go up there. Oh no.
What?
Are you going to get for me off the kitchen cabinet?
What?
That's still right.
No, the one before that.
Oh,
Thank you.
which tea are you talking about?
Tea jug in the kitchen cabinet by the microwave.
Nick, he doesn't have a cup for me to steal, though. I can't steal his cup.
It is.
Are you talking about the big
Yeah,
one?
Howard, I am going to try my best to get up to Indiana
The
to
whisk.
actually put my eyes on
I
Crystal
like to say that word. Look at the whisk. There's a
and
guy who says that, and I
you
don't
know,
know who
all them.
said that word. It's on
And
my
so,
textbook.
if I
Look at
do
the
go,
whisk.
you and Jackie are more than welcome to
I
go
should
with me,
put it
if,
in
as
there.
long as they're okay with you going. They may not want you going.
Hi, Beth. Bye, Beth. She said, I'll
Bye,
be back in a minute.
sweetheart.
Be safe. Be careful. Don't do anything that we wouldn't do. No.
Jeremy, excuses, excuses, excuses. You think because you're out of the hospital, I'm going to give you a break? No.
I didn't give him a break
Working on-
when he's in the hospital. I
He's
don't
only
care.
working on a couple of things. Hey, Scott.
I know. I think he told me he was in the hospital, and I'm still ragging him.
Be all right. Rub a little mud on it. This old saying down here.
You know, Chrissy, I got you too.
That's cool. I forgot she was like real close to me.
And Chrissy, I need to message you later. Remind me. I will forget.
You just better take it easy. Just gradually work yourself into it. Don't force yourself into that back in full force of work. You will hurt yourself. So, honey, when you go into a place that's haunted, what do you actually pick up? Do you actually see the person? Do you have your spirit guide with you, or are they telling you who's there? Or I know that it works differently for different mediums and psychics and things like that.
And it works differently for different spirits and elements and energies. Yeah. So if, it depends upon their strength or what they want you to know and what they don't want you to know. Some will just talk to you. Some will make you, the one I experienced in Kansas with you guys, that was I experienced a lot of them, but the one that was like the most aggressive was like screaming in my head. Mostly, he wasn't letting me see him, but he was screaming in my head, and then he started to choke me, and then he was holding me down. So, but once I got out of the room, I was okay. But at the same time, I can hear. I've seen other things. You see shadow figures, or sometimes they come in like a white noise kind of look, and sometimes they come in full apparition. And so it depends upon what they want. But mostly they just kind of talk to me. Sometimes you'll hear voices, literally right out. They'll come in the corner of your eye. So it's whatever they want. It's just a hodgepodge of things. Got to be open to whatever and anything, and be aware.
Is that sort of like, did it scare you when you first see them? Does it still startle you, or do you just kind of like, okay, there it is, and you deal with the situation?
If I'm in a room by myself and I don't like that. But if I'm going in there knowing that I'm needing to open up and be alert and basically an antenna for messages and information that relay to everybody, then I just kind of forget who I am and where I am and just kind of reach out like energetically to try to communicate and see what they have to say. And sometimes they actually even try to come inside me and communicate that way. I've even been in one where I was in a basement behind a wall, a false wall, and it was a basement inside of a basement. And the person, I would say a child, he was probably a child, probably about 14, 15 at the time. And he came in to me and he was talking to me. Actually, I guess he must have known I was coming, and because he prepared me in advance and was talking to me in dreams and also just visions and stuff. And then when I actually made it to the actual location, he came into me, was giving me information and making me do what he was doing, cowering down into a ball in the corner of the room, in a basement, and giving me the information. And the funny thing is that there were other investigators there, and information that he was giving me was coming through the echo box and the little speaker box thing. And it was accurate information that was confirming everything that I was basically saying that he was telling me to say. But the other investigators weren't even listening to it. It was just one other investigator with me. So, but it was actually pretty interesting. We're like, whoa, this is crazy. This stuff is actually happening. But when I'm in it, I'm not even like aware of other things going on. I'm actually like that person.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get, once I'm like talked to or something, I can kind of get out of it, or get out of the room, and then they kind of either leave me. So, because I'm
So
only
it's sort of
open
like
for
that's your expertise, and that I mean, for what you have, I mean, because that's why you're your own equipment. You know, you pretty much Rosie. You basically have some gifts.
Mm-hmm.
Same question. Or does it start? Can you explain the gifts a little bit? What do how do you investigate? And what was when you see something, even to this day, does it still startle you? You get scared.
It does startle me. I don't like. I'm not probably as open as her, so I don't have the exact same experience. And it started out being more like I was a spotter. Like when our team went somewhere, I would just say, "That's where you're going to get activity. That's where you're going to get activity. That's where you're going to get activity, and that's where they'd get activity." So it started out that way, and then it got more like she said, like when they come into her, that they like actually can show what they're doing and what they did, and like maybe like how they died or how they lived, and like they talk. Mine's not like that. Mine is like I experience what they experienced and I see it, but I invoke like physical symptoms that they had. If they were sick or their back hurt or they had a messed up leg or prosthetic leg or they had a limp or they had, something wrong with their throat, like they were hung. But I don't ever, like, they don't actually talk through me, but I explain because it's like almost like my eyes black out and I'm watching. I'm them, but I'm watching them at the same time. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
Like I'm watching me be them, or I'm watching them, but I'm also them at the same time. And I actually have blacked out before where I couldn't see and I was blind sometimes. And I like actually see and just explain what they're saying to me and what they're doing and showing me to other people. And then if anyone there has like a historical knowledge or whatever, they'll verify if some of that has happened or if they know about it or not.
It's almost
So
like an out of body experience or an astral projection type thing
kind
you're
of,
talking
yeah.
about, myself.
Like the same person or spirit, I guess spirit, whatever you want to call him, that attacked her at the temple. Actually, I think the day before that, he was in me, and I was walking around feeling like I was a dude, walking around as a dude, and being, like all manly and stuff. And I was like, "What's going on? Oh, I guess this is what's going on. Like, there's a dude in me." And but I had like a throat chakra blockage where I couldn't really talk because he didn't want people to talk or say anything about the information, which is why he tried to choke her and tell her to not say anything and didn't want her in the room. I think that I had like a throat chakra blockage. And Shannon said that she felt really sick and felt really yucky, Shannon Rogers, and she had to leave the room. And I said, "It's because there's a dude in here and he does not want you in here. He does not want us in here. He wants us out of here." And like that was my experience. Mine wasn't like he didn't go as far as to like attack me or try to take me down for some reason. I don't know why, but I experienced and I knew it was the same spirit. I could tell it was. I just knew it was.
Okay, Jackie. Basically the same question for you.
What?
There you go. That's the Jackie I know. What? What type of equipment do you go into an investigation? Or what is your favorite? Basically, your favorite type of equipment. And when you see what I know you don't have any gifts that I'm aware of. Uh, you're not Spider-Man, that's for sure. Because I mean, I don't see you doing any in the room or anything, or in the house, or.
If she wears
But,
spandex to her investigations every time, I might be concerned. Don't do it, Jackie.
She does have. Yeah, she does. Sometimes I've seen her with sweats, spandexes type things. Yeah. As for being afraid of first time or being, if she actually saw something in a room or something, if she's by herself,
I will run.
yeah. Well, no, yeah. You do the
First time.
50. Yeah, you do the 50-yard dash with no problem whatsoever.
And you leave Howard right there behind.
And she does. I mean, that was the
Did.
first time she left me in the freaking woods. She was gone. She just left my ass in the woods.
Yeah.
What
He's
makes me
like,
afraid
you
is
see
when I
that?
see
That
an
was gone.
attack. Like if she got attacked, that's what makes me afraid. If I see
She never got
someone get
attacked. She don't give a shit. She rather see the attack happen to me.
That's why I take pictures.
Yeah.
I like
To give it to
I like my
the
camera.
police. I didn't do it. You know, they're
Constantly
chalking my
take
body out. You know, where I'm dead. She's talking about outline of me. Man, I didn't do it.
Didn't you
See, I
have
was.
an attack on your face or something one time in that cemetery? Wasn't there something that happened? Like you had a black eye or something? I don't remember. I thought I saw a photo and there was something wrong with your face.
It was that lady that came through when we were at that cemetery in Lacombe.
Uh-huh.
Oh, LaFontaine.
Yeah.
That's the one that they had something pass through me at that one point.
I just love taking pictures of videos. I
Do
can
you?
capture some stuff.
Yeah, she does. She does capture a lot of it. Extraordinary things, that's for
I just
sure.
want to see it. I just want to see it, catch it.
You gotta have a camera woman or a cameraman too. If you don't,
I
you
just
don't.
bought a brand new Canon.
Awesome.
And
You
video.
can, yeah, it does a video. It does actually, you can broadcast from it. You can do all kind of crap on it. Yeah, it wasn't cheap either. That sucker, man, set me back about $5.
That stuff
But
gets
yeah,
expensive, yeah. Canon.
Canon. And that was just something that she can get wet and stuff like that in the field or something. She drops it, it ain't no big loss. And yeah, that's a big loss. $500. Yeah, that ain't nothing to sneeze at.
You just
That's a lot of.
wear a strap
That's
with
grocery.
it.
She's got the strap. She got it up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get me some of that there Gorilla Glue and put it on her hands when she goes out there.
So when she's hitting you with it, and all the blood's on her, so I mean that's proof because she can't get rid of the camera.
Don't damage your camera. Don't waste. Don't
Go
risk
with the other
damaging.
hand, Jackie. Learn how to use your other hand to beat them up.
And as for Eileen, her scared. No, she's not scared. She goes out there and tries to solicit the freaking ghost. I mean, come on. Here's my brother. There's Mr. Gabe.
Hey, Gabe.
Hey, hello everyone.
How's it going?
Hey, how are you doing, Gabe?
You doing? I'm doing okay. How you doing?
Good.
Dealing with him.
Good.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Good. It's been so long.
Yes.
I mean, I forgot how to do this.
That's right. You need to come back. You need to come
That's
back.
bad. You start
Yeah,
forgetting how to do it.
Gabe left the shows because I mean he hasn't left the paranormal community, but he has left the shows. We're co-owners, co-investigate everything, and Gabe handles the investigation side. I handle the podcast side, so that's how we split it up a little bit. Take the pressure off of both of us, and not so much on just one person.
So basically, Howard did not want to be the only man in the group, so he had to bring actually.
Oh no! I defend myself. I got a stick.
No, let me rephrase that. He didn't want it to be all women on the show, so he had to bring a man in.
Nice to meet you, Eileen. I think that
Nice
you
to meet
were
you.
the only one that I didn't meet before. You know.
Yes.
So you don't want to meet her. That's what I'm trying to say, Gabe. No, leave her alone. Leave that crazy one alone. Don't just leave her alone. She's no.
Yes, I've been watching your show. I think this is pretty cool. The last one I really enjoyed. So I'm looking forward for the next show. I don't know if the topic should be a top secret, or
What's that for us?
No, for the Hey Boo.
Rosie,
Oh, hey, bro.
say what this Sunday's topic's going to be, or you want to keep it a secret until we put the flyer out?
Shit in there.
She muted herself.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
You
was
need-
getting on to my kid. Let's keep it a secret. That was how secret it was. I couldn't even.
I know. It's always someone if you're like, I'm gonna say it, but no one's gonna hear.
I've just had a dorky day today. I just do dorky
I'm like,
things.
all I see is,
Read my lips.
oh, and Howard, please read Chrissy's comment.
I
Please.
did.
I need to see it again. It's the best.
Yeah, I am amazing. Y'all called me a woman anyway, so yes, I am amazing. Thank you.
No, we didn't call you a woman. We called you an amazing chef and
No.
cook.
No, Eileen called me a woman.
Oh, you called him a woman?
He's the Cajun chef. The Cajun, is that how you say it? Cajun?
No gumbo for you, Eileen.
That's okay. I got plenty of places I can go get gumbo from.
Yeah, it ain't as good as mine though.
Gabe will make me gumbo.
Who?
Gabe.
I don't know
He
how
wants
to
me
cook.
to make him
I don't know how
gumbo.
to cook.
Okay, so Gabe, you get the
Gumbo.
gumbo.
I know how to
from
eat it.
You get the gumbo from Howard, then bring it to me. Deal?
I'll tell you what though, Gabe's an amazing griller. That's for sure. He knows how to grill on the grill.
I try.
I like grilled food.
I
Thank
try,
you,
yeah.
Chrissy.
We got to bring him with us to the
Some
Wild West,
steaks.
girls.
Oh yeah.
He does
Gabe
know
and
how to-
Howard, they can cook in the kitchen while we're working.
And that, what women really do anyways is we do all the work and they can just get the credit for it. See, I can say that because actually the founder of my team retired, so now my team is just females.
Yeah.
It's only
That's
two
why
females, but it's
That's
just-
why y'all changed the name of it. It was Back Roads, now it's Backdoor Paranormal.
that would be you on the
Eileen
tour.
Jones. With the tailway bra.
I'm gonna run to the little girls' room. I'll be right back.
All right,
All right,
let's see
Rosie.
Howard in it.
So tearaway bra, does that mean like it's like one of those fruit roll up bras? Is that what that is?
I don't know. She's the one who says that's what she wears for the ghosts.
Something just easy to pop open.
It's like opening up a beer. That's what-
So what you were talking about before I was trying to join, I know that you were asking some questions to I think it was Jackie. Did she answer? No, I know that I hear when he asked you about the piece of equipment that you prefer on
Camera.
investigation, or the camera. Yes.
And the pro cam.
Yeah,
The body cam.
Yeah,
The body cam.
same thing to me.
Yep.
Because you always caught something on those cameras.
Yep.
And the resolution are pretty good on those.
Yep.
We still got some more equipment coming in. We got a bunch of equipment that's coming in from these ghosts.
I saw the Annabelle doll. That was
Jackie's getting that. That's
cool.
coming with her. We also got, matter of fact, we'll be getting the very first. I forgot what he called it, but it's like it's a Jacob's ladder, but it just doesn't feed. It just arcing. It also something about radiation feeding and stuff like that. So it covers everything. So you put this thing in a room, and it's going to charge the whole room up. Whatever's there, it's going to bring it out.
Let me know how that works. I've always really been interested in one of those. My only other than my cat balls and my digital recorder and compass that I make sure I have with me all the time is my boozy.
Your Uzi?
My boozy.
Your boozy.
We don't want to hear about your breastifus.
He's a white teddy bear that Donald Martin with Parapals that he had made me for my birthday. And he's a white teddy bear and he's got a REM pod inside him. So I use him for not only a trigger object, but also just as the REM pod. But Boozy's with me. I take Boozy when I go even traveling for my work. Boozy has to go with me.
Yeah.
There is a high-pitched noise somewhere. Do y'all hear that?
Mm-hmm.
You do?
Who has their
No.
Facebook on?
Close your butthole, Eileen.
I don't have Facebook on. See, Gabe, how mean he is to me.
I got to be. She's mean to me.
I'm
Yeah, I
sweet.
didn't want to believe it. Now I
Shit.
see it.
Rosie's over there. She can't handle this anymore. She's drinking a tall boy.
No, I'm getting some peace. It's peace tea.
Peace tea.
Peace tea there. Peace tea. Lincoln in the background. Peace tea. What are you drinking there, Eileen?
Diet Coke.
Ha! Got you on that one, didn't I?
I thought it was just Schlitz or something. A Milwaukee's Beast. Mississippians, that's the national beer there.
No, I gotta have my Corona. My beer fridge on the other side of this wall is full of Corona and lime, or Coronas and lime.
Yeah, I hear it. Like a buzz.
Yeah, I don't know what that buzz is. It just started.
It says someone has their speakers turned up too far for Warrior microphone. Far Warrior microphone as that goes to computers.
You went away?
I'm not sure.
Stop.
How about now? Still?
It's still going.
Yeah, but I'm glad
But it wasn't before.
Blame it on Howard. It's
I'm
his
not.
fault.
Yes, Howard.
It ain't mine. It ain't mine.
I'm gonna say.
Oh well, we'll just have to.
Nope,
show
I
them
muted-
the
I
show
just
will
muted
have to go
myself.
on.
So, but yeah, when I'm not tooting my own horn on this, but when I came up with the concept of Hey Boo, I've already had in mind the women I wanted to do who would gel well on this show, and the concept, the basic concept of what I wanted from this show. And after I got it all set and pretty much in my mind, I think the first one I approached was Rosie, and talked to Rosie about it, and then Jackie. Me and Jackie were discussing it, and then I said we need some. I don't know. We need some. You got two attractive women on there. We need to bring somebody who's homely. So I said, let's bring in Eileen Jones.
Peel lines, Howard. Peel that banana.
Peel the banana. Yeah. Peel that banana.
And then Crystal Cola came into mind on that. This all gelled at one time. And then when Crystal left, I was talking to Rosie about it, and I gave it some thought that they just only had 3 of them on the show. And I said, this is a full woman show. And my short list was just one person. It was Ane to come back and see if she would want to come on the show and help out with this. And she graciously accepted. And I think the show's working great for y'all. I mean, I hear y'all talking.
Gadgets. I was making sure nothing here was like making that noise. I was unplugging everything and plugging it back in.
Might be try this.
Let me see. I'm gonna try something myself.
So, what is everyone's favorite cryptid and why? Why do you like that one?
That's where it's coming from. I found it.
You did?
So it was Howard.
It's Gabe. Gabe, you got some feedback or something coming back on you.
It could even be where your headphones are plugged in. Like, I don't know if you've unplugged them and plugged them back in.
Let me see.
He's a boy outside now.
Still?
Yeah, I mean, it's not that big of a deal to me. It's not bothering me where I can't do anything.
It's not
Like
bothering.
I could overlook it. I got kids. I mean, they're way louder than that.
We're coming up with the Hey Boo concept, an all women's paranormal podcast. I did this also have one idea a long time ago about doing something with a Spanish speaking podcast. And I had Gabe talk to Gabe about it, and it's just it's hard to get Spanish people on here to talk about the paranormal because they hold ghosts and things that's very religious to them. It's a religious thing, so it's hard to have them come on in and speak about that type of stuff. So Gabe was having problems getting people to actually speak about it in Spanish. So Gabe just decided, it's just not working out at this time, and maybe he might revisit it in the future. But then again, you never know. It just be something else. But I'm always thinking of concepts like this for different types of shows and stuff. I started out with just this show, to be honest with you.
It stopped buzzing, by the
Yeah,
way.
it stopped.
Yeah. It's not whatever you did worked.
He muted himself. That's why.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. There is a Hispanic podcast and some shows. There's a Hispanic group of people, but they don't speak in Spanish when they're doing it. But the Midnight Paranormal Society and Adam Ramos and all the other people that are on those shows. Now I think he has kind of started his own with one of the girls that was doing the Midnight Paranormal Society show, and they can all speak Spanish. They just don't.
I love Robert and Coconut. I love Coconut.
I have a few of them that come on our page now, the Swamp Investigations page, and there's some Spanish speaking shows on there now. So I don't know if they stole the idea or what may be, but they're broadcasting on our page now, which is a good thing. It's reaching out to a whole different another demographic out there. You actually having multi-language shows, and that's what I always looked at, because if you want to spread this thing, you just can't think of here. You have to think of other states. You have to think about the whole country as a general, the whole world as a general. And one of the second languages is you have English and you have Spanish. So, especially along in the United States, along the coast, you got California, Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, and then moves in Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Florida. You have a lot of Spanish-speaking people there, and that's what I was looking to capture, more of the southern and the western audiences when we came up with that idea. So, but with this show here, I just thought it'd be a great idea to just have women, just all women, and let them explain. Let them talk about their experiences and their what they do out in the fields, and when they're doing investigations and what type of equipment they like to use and stuff like that. Without a male sitting on their panel, that they feel sometimes women feel dominated, and it's sad, but it's true. And they'll just sit back, and let the men do all the speaking, like I'm doing right now, Eileen Jones.
Actually, I was gonna say one thing I am seeing a whole lot more of is women are actually starting to come out more and saying, "Hey, we got this." I'm seeing that a lot more because it's always been, and no knocks to any shows, if you see a woman on the show, a lot of times they're the sex symbol. It's just to kind of break it off a little bit.
You will never have to worry about that, Eileen.
I know, I never I got that. But years ago, Michael and I had talked about, wouldn't it be kind of neat to have just an all-woman show? And I don't know, there may have been one. I don't watch 90% of them. But then again, if you really think about it, I truly feel that women are more, and I'm not going to say they're more, because no one's better than anyone else on investigation, but I think they're a little more sensitive, because you've got the spirits who maybe want that mother figure, because a lot of little children, they want their mamas. So they're going to kind of gear towards more of the females than a male. Then you have your females who want to be around, especially if they were hurt by a male, they're going to gear more towards the females. And then let's be realistic. You go to a jail and you go into a men's prison, a man, a majority of the time, is going to come after the female because of the fact that, they want to be around a woman. So it's kind of like you get a little bit of everything. And Beth's show was actually the second show I had ever been on. Me and Rebecca Martin were on Wicked Women. and where she focuses nothing but the women of the paranormal. So I mean, I'm seeing that a lot more where women are starting to come out more and not be so much in the back burner. And I have been fortunate. I don't know about
He's
you
shooting
ladies.
all of this stuff in
I
here.
have been so fortunate. The men I have worked,
He's
I
shooting
say
it.
90% of the men I've worked with
I don't
are
know
very
what goes here.
supportive. Now, I have worked
Mhm.
with some men who throw you in the back and go, I got this. You stay back there. I'll
Mhm.
protect you. Now, they're
Mhm.
still protective as friends are, but I've actually been very, very lucky. The men I've worked with in the field, 90% of them are extremely supportive of the women.
To hold you
Yeah,
at the
I'm
same
for that.
level.
I'm for that. I'll stick a woman in a closet or whatever. That's fine with me. Better than me going in there, but
Well, I
you know,
remember I was in Natchez. It was outside of being at the old Southern Funeral Home. I was with Southern Paranormal at the Adams County Jail down in Natchez, and it was just me, Doyle Goss, uh, oh gosh, he's gonna kill me, and I'm Kyle and Donald Martin. It was just us, so I was the only female. Well, there was the man side, and I was like, put me in there by myself, use me as a trigger object because a lot of these men hadn't seen a woman in years. So I mean, I'm all for being used as a trigger object to an extent. To an extent, now I forget sometimes who I'm talking to.
yeah, with the tearaway bra. Now, that's what I'm talking.
You don't want to be locked in a coffin overnight, though, right?
No, I
I
don't
could
want
do
to be
that.
talking.
That's the first thing that popped in my mind.
In
I could do
fact,
that.
at the Old Southern Funeral Home, they've got a coffin that is actually can hold a twin size bed, and
For a
that's
big
what they
person.
Oh,
have.
that's cool.
And they got it because they found out that it was custom made for someone, and the people found out when they got ready to bury their loved one, they were going to have to buy two burial plots. So I believe they end up having to cremate the gentleman.
That's sad.
Yeah, because the family couldn't afford two plots.
Is it the really big guy?
Well, no, I mean he there wasn't anybody on their team or anything, but no, it was someone who had passed away, and they had already purchased the casket for him. But when they
Why
got
can they turn the casket sideways and just drop it on its land? Hey, you got to think about that kind of stuff.
I mean, it is what it is. At some points,
That would work.
They said they didn't want to buy two burial plots though because it might be pricey, so they cremated him because it might have been better for them
well,
with the circumstances. I don't know.
I mean,
There's been
some
a lot of
burial plots.
cremating
I
going
know
on.
my mom's was over $2,000 for one plot. So if you think about it, it could be anywhere from $4,000 to $5,000. And that was, back in 2000. I'm fortunate enough our burial plots are like because it's family burial plots. It's $150 a plot. So I'm like, yeah, I'll buy how many of those? I'm fortunate there.
Mm, mm, mm.
Is the noise still there? Right?
Huh?
What?
Noise. Is the noise still there?
No,
No.
you're good.
No,
I know
it's good.
came off mute.
Cool.
You're
Okay.
good.
Good.
Where'd Jackie go, Howard?
I don't know. Jackie!
She said, "I'm out of here, you guys. I'm out of here."
She might be loading a gun. Jackie?
Okay, Jackie,
So,
not right now. You're on live.
so
We cannot
which one
cover
is
that
gonna
one up.
be?
I asked if she wanted to sit next to me. She goes, so what the hell is that
Cover
supposed
that
to
up,
mean?
Jackie.
So which one is gonna be your next investigation?
What?
Rosie?
Oh, me?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Probably. There's a tuberculosis sanitarium that we're wanting to get a hold of to come to. We talked to them, but like at the beginning of when everyone was being quarantined and stuff, and they said that if we got a team at one certain point, they had said we could come with a team, but they wanted like a large group of people. So me and Jason were wanting to work on getting other people to come in there with us. We're wanting to go there. It was the first place we ever did our investigating overnight, like where you actually pay for a location and you stay overnight, and it was the full weekend. And then I always mess this up. The Stone Lion Inn, probably there pretty soon. It's in Guthrie, Oklahoma. which has a lot of haunted history. And I'm wanting to see if we can get into Sequoia's home or the Spyro, do something at the Spyro Mounds. That'd be pretty cool.
I love that Honey. She does it so gracious. And she gets up and she says, that's the way you do it, people.
But Sequoia's home would be like the Sequoia that created the alphabet. There's a museum or whatever, and his home is there.
How about you, Eileen?
I don't have dates, so I don't know what's next, but I know I'm looking at doing the Allen House in Monticello, Arkansas. If I can just get everyone to, get back with me. There's one I'm really looking forward to, but it's an undisclosed location. I can't talk about it.
Why? Why?
Because
why? Why?
Why?
Why?
Because, anyways, I got
what happened to Paraunity? What happened to Paraunity?
Kill the banana. I've got a local business here I'm working on, and I've been fortunate enough to have been invited to Gettysburg this year.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Is it April?
Huh?
Are you going in April?
Heck, I don't know.
It's April. I forgot about that.
Then I've got, what else do I have already lined up this year? Or lining up this year?
Ohio.
Yeah, if everything works out in Ohio, we got the Ohio State Pen. I know that some things might be different that could have possibly changed. I don't know.
I'm not paying no tolls either.
No tolls.
I will turn around.
Come through Mississippi, and then
why?
So you don't have to go that way to hit the tolls. And then hopefully we'll all get to meet up at the hospital. I'm hoping that works out. And of course, Old Southern Funeral Home, I'm always there whenever there's a free time. So that's my year so far with 90.
I was just talking about that with Jackie about doing Old Southern Funeral Home.
Yeah, stop being cheap, Howard.
What?
You just spent $500 on a camera. I think you can do a $5 toll in and out.
No. Not when I'm driving. I'm already spending the money for gasoline and everything. That taxpayers paid for that road, and they're gonna charge me to drive on that son of a bitch? No, that's not happening. It's not happening. That's why I won't go back to Kansas.
Just don't go that way. We didn't have to pay a single toll.
Howard did.
Because Howard crazy.
Howard had to come up from the south. You circled all the way through Missouri.
I know. I said go the way I did. You're only 3 hours below me.
Only 3 hours. There's a lot of good stuff I could do in 3 hours.
Oh, never mind. I so had something to say. That's something I will Facebook message you.
Oh.
Honey, is everything okay?
The past 2 nights, things have been going wonky during live streams. So last night, both of my phones went on high volume.
Your camera
and and then tonight my light just decided to go 100% on me out of nowhere.
Funny. When you did that, your camera kind of like focused. She's using her telekinesis to jack with the camera. No.
I like the way she got up and walked off. I mean, y'all just, I gotta go pee. And just and walk off. I've seen a lot of women do that. But Arne, she gets up, she was so gracious. She's kind of like, went off, and then she came back in. She's saying, well, and I was like, wow, that is so gracious. Look at her.
Yeah, no, I have to cleanse and bless the area because I don't know, I was doing readings last night and just all of a sudden both of my phones blared loud 100%, and I was just like, whoa. And then the light, it's still, I think, increasing as we talk, but it's kind of blinding. Kind of like what Rosie looks like right now.
You are really bright there, Rosie.
So just in case someone's visiting me.
When I move, though, it gets
Jeremy,
darker.
that's what we told him. He's trying to blame Jackie on why he had to hit tolls. I think everyone else put avoid toll.
I did put avoid tolls. And you know what? Jackie said, go this way.
Don't admit to it, Jackie.
But see, she got, look. She knows it. Got us lost not once, but twice in Dallas. It's just
And
a circle.
laugh when we did it the second time, too.
Stop admitting to it.
No, but she thinks she's laughing the whole time. I'm pissed off, and she's laughing. Yeah, we lost again.
Make that face again, Eileen. You're like, I can get with this bad.
Oh no, I can't do it. It comes naturally.
Then I got him lost in Dallas, too.
Twice.
Not once, but twice.
We get up to the road. She goes, I'm driving. I said, I think we're supposed to take in that road back there.
Like a mile after.
Put a mile down the road. What?
But you could have still made the U-turn and go back a mile. Versus
Not when you're on the interstate, because you have to go to the next wherever it is, crossover or whatever, to make a find it, to turn around to get back, to circle back, and then you have to wait till you can circle back on that one, get on the right road that you're supposed to
But
be.
you wouldn't have paid tolls, would you?
Oh my Lord! It's better to pay for the toll than the gas.
Now, Jackie, I have a question for
Yeah.
you. So, what is your thoughts about a man trying to bust into another woman's hotel room?
I was right there. I was too tired.
With his girlfriend sitting
One
there.
thing I wanted to do was sit. I was just sitting. I was too tired. That was funny, though.
It was funny.
See?
It was crazy. Of all the
Yeah, the
rooms.
shit. Yeah, the shit out of Ane, but that's okay.
I was up all night, driving with them, arguing there the whole time there. It's like, slow up, don't go too fast, watch the car in front of you.
Yeah. The first 5 hours of our driving trip was recorded. We did a live stream of that. That's Gabe. Gabe, you're a witness. Coming home from an investigation, how did
That's
this?
only 30 minutes. I can't imagine hours now.
Yeah, they put us on speakerphone so they can hear us argue the whole time. Slow
I'll
down.
put you on
Do
speakerphone.
2 hands. Stop it. Don't go so fast. There's a corner right there.
No, it's not like that though. You ain't like a crazy woman in the car with me. I said, I'm gonna put your ass in the trunk. I will put you in the trunk.
I think we were on the phone with you for a hot minute, and I was.
If
getting
he
on
does,
what
take
you
your
were
phone in the
talking
trunk
about.
with you.
You were talking mean to her. I had to get on to you. She's always right. Understand that. Jackie is always right.
Looks hours.
Now, see, that's why you live in Mississippi, huh?
I just train people well.
What?
Nick.
But you
No
notice
toilets were harmed during the making of this video.
You notice when I said I train people well, I was talking really low on that one.
Yeah. I heard you.
I'm always right. I got that one.
And deaf. God, she says, why are you always screaming at me? So I tried talking to her in a normal voice. She walks right past you.
That's a
Wait.
She just needs to put headphones on next time. She needs to put her earbuds in.
Does Howard have a normal voice?
Yeah.
He does? I've never heard it.
It depends on if I hear him or if I'm doing something else.
If she hears me.
Screaming. Then he screams at me. Why are you screaming at me?
Now, Jackie, now where are y'all? I'm not talking to them two dudes over there. Or one dude, a dude and a half. Where are y'all investigating now?
I don't know. That's up
2.5.
to them two on the other side of us, right there.
It's up to the men's over here.
Yeah,
'Cause we have our
that's
investigation
fair.
team.
That's right. It's Gabe and Howard's team, so they get to choose where we go. So I don't know nothing until they tell us.
Oh,
We're
it's a
going to
surprise.
Jersey. We're going to go to the Ferguson plant where they American Standard where they make toilets.
What?
Howard,
What?
Rosie, you travel. Who travels more in Texas? Because is it Longview or something that has the one-way mirror toilets? Where it's like right there in the middle of town. Howard needs to go find this. Right in the middle of town, it's like the interrogation glass where you go if you have to go to the restroom, then you go in, you can see everyone outside, but no one can see you. That is going to be like Howard's new location he has to go to.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Could be
I
like
think
the
it's Longview.
confession booth. Call it his confession booth.
And so what people do is they walk by. Oh my gosh, Beth! People
The
walk by and
confession
pretend like they
session.
can see you to make you think that you can see that they can see inside it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, Beth.
No, they meant the
That's why I
toilets.
use
They go the
Portalex.
opposite direction of what they're supposed to. Hey, Steven. He said Jesus.
Jesus. That's what I use
He came in
Portalex
at the
for. That
perfect
are my
time.
confessionals.
Stephen needs to hurry up and come back to Mississippi.
You call
You
him.
have to come back
What are you
home, huh?
called? Father Petrie's confession sessions.
I'll make you some vinyl and you can just stick it on there before you go in.
Yes. Or just a neon
Portable.
sign.
Bye-bye.
Like a neon sign with battery that's battery powered and
Yeah.
just stick it up there and it'll
There you
like
go.
glow.
There you go.
I still have the gallon of holy water you gave me. I need to
Oh
use
yeah. That Florida water?
it.
Is that Florida water?
I go to the church. I go to Our Lady of the Lake Church, and I'll buy these gallons of big things of water, and I give it to the priest, and he blesses them, and
Mm-hmm.
I got gallons of the stuff.
But it's just regular holy water, not Florida water.
No, nothing from Mississippi or Florida.
No.
Nothing from Mississippi only. I'm gonna go ahead and say that.
He said Father Petrie's confession sessions. Sounds like a title for a new show. That's what I said.
No more shows.
And he
No
can
more
set
shows.
up like a little booth around him or whatever, some little walls, and make it look like he's in a cubicle. He's in a confession booth. Bless me, Father, for I've sinned. I did not flush the toilet.
Oh.
Today.
I say, yes, my son. What have you eaten?
Ask my wife. No. That's funny.
Get some chocolate, some eggs, and some beans. That's what I had. Fried eggs and beans. Oh, Lord. It sounds like you're going to have a demonic experience in about 4 hours.
20 Hail Marys.
He's
Four
trying
rolls of,
to-
four
He's
rolls of Charmin and
Y'all, it is such a small world. Right before Kansas, Stephen and I were talking, and we found out, and I'm wanting to say, if I'm not mistaken, it was possibly around the same time period where I used to go pretty much every weekend or every summer. Stephen only lived like 2 or 3 streets away from there. So, like, we were all
So he was causing the activity?
No, he was probably the activity. Probably why the police were called all the time. But no, he
I'm
only
just
lived
kidding.
2 or 3 streets away from my grandmother. When I was younger, he wasn't younger. I was younger.
Oh, wait, you said Stephen, not Howard.
Yeah, Stephen. Yeah, Stephen. I was like, what do you mean? But okay, I'll go with it.
I was like, you said Howard. I was like, was he causing all the activity? Baby wipes, Howard Petrie. It's funny.
I got a bidet. I don't need baby wipes. I got a bidet.
Nick, we always have we'll always have biscuit and gravy. We just will not let Ernie have any of them.
Denise is actually trying to step in on his biscuits and gravy thing right now because thinks he's an addict.
She thinks he's an addict. I'm always younger than Eileen Jones.
That was that dream you had. Wake up, Stephen. Wake up.
That's funny.
Well, I'd go back to Kansas for two things. One would be going to Carl's Eatery, his restaurant. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen the stuff that Carl's cooked in his restaurant. Totally amazing.
Yeah.
Totally amazing foods that he's got in there.
I don't know if I want to go another 15 hours.
That was a drive.
For food, not for food.
Take out.
Right.
Coming to
Not for
pick it up.
food, then what for, Jackie? What for?
The roads between Arkansas going to Missouri, those were scary enough. And then, my gosh, I know y'all went a different way, but I swear it felt like I was never going to get out of the state of Missouri. It was like that was the never-ending state.
Misery in Missouri.
It was definitely, especially when you're
Long
driving a
road
big
to Missouri.
Suburban. I'm used to like a smaller Lexus, and I was having to drive this huge Suburban with no sleep at like 2 and 3 in the morning, and I'm like, oh my gosh! And these roads would go from 2 lane on my side and 1 lane on the ones coming at you, and they were all truck drivers coming at you. To all of a sudden you turn,
Oh, yeah.
take a turn, and then my road would be 1 lane, and the one next to me would be 2 lanes. And, and I mean, I was like, When we got into Springfield, I pulled over at Starbucks and said, "Here you go, Rebecca, you're driving." I was done.
And the other thing I'd go back to Kansas for is the Sally House. I'd love to get in there and investigate that.
That's where that's at? Kansas?
Yes.
I'd go back to the temple.
I'd go back to the temple.
I'd go there multiple times because I think you could.
I'd swing by there, but I wouldn't make it a point. I mean, those are the two things I would want to go see in Kansas. Been to the temple, done that. Okay, whatever. But I'd go to those two places.
They probably don't want you there anyways.
I have to say,
unless you're gonna cook some gumbo.
They don't want his money for the tolls. They figured out it was fake money.
Oh, they thought I had COVID though with those toll boots.
Yeah.
You know, what was funny, I was either on video chat with Nick and Jeremy at the same time, or I was on the phone with you and Jackie almost the whole time to Kansas. One of the two groups I was on the phone with them the whole time.
What was that again?
Nothing. I said it once. I'm not gonna say it again. She'll listen.
Because she done already forgot. Look, that's how fast it goes. Oh Lord, that's that education up there in Mississippi. Oh Lord mercy! I just like messing with Eileen. That's the thing. I just mess with Eileen. That's my thing.
The Tullets don't want Howard Petrie back.
That is true.
Stephen said.
That is true.
Stephen.
I don't think those toilets in that building wanted anybody back. That was
I don't know. I walk. Yeah, I was getting ready to say I walk behind certain people. I'm not mentioning any names or anything like that, but this shit stinks. I mean, flat out say this shit stinks. It does. Don't think it don't. Good God.
Did you walk
behind their bathroom though?
I'll throw that name out there.
I'm not mentioning any names. That's
I will throw his name out there.
Those people already know because I've already told them. I said I was right behind you. Those people already know.
I don't know who they were. I didn't hear about it. Must not have been that bad. I didn't catch.
Well, you don't want to go walking around, Rosie, telling people that the shit stinks. I mean, come on. It's nasty.
You know, but that would have made Stephen. That would have made him go into the woman's bathroom, which verifies what I've been saying this whole podcast.
Hey, I'll squat on the toilet. It's all good to me.
My hotel room was across the street. I didn't have a problem walking over there.
And you didn't even bring me any Starbucks from over there. I
Oh,
thought we were
Man.
friends.
Yo, I was so
thought we were
excited.
friends.
I had forgotten to get Starbucks one morning. And, of course, Denise, Ernie, Todd, and Leanne were all right there. And sweet Leanne brought me Starbucks. That proved that she was sweeter than, well, I'm not going to say anything about Denise because I love her, but she's sweeter than Todd and Ernie.
Me too, Jeremy. I think we should all go one more time and have just like a
There's a time for a things get together at the temple.
yes, or do some kind of like charity thing, even an event for all of our different projects. Put them all there at one time and have like a charity event.
I don't know. Only thing I do know is I want to mention this is that because I didn't mention it at the beginning of the show. If you haven't done this, you need to do it. Go to the Save Waverly Hills Sanitarium
block
site
those people. Sorry.
and yeah. Well, let's open it up on
block them.
Unholy
Get them, Jeremy. No, don't you do that. Don't you do
Unholy Unholy Trinity. We open
block
them up.
Jeremy. Block,
block it.
Doug T. Donella. There.
I just blocked it.
That sounds kind of.
And do you want to type it in, Howard? Do you want to type it in so everybody can just see what the link is for SaveWaverlyHills.com? I can't type it in.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Jeremy got it?
No. I'm just saying because of Jeremy, I can't type it in.
Look, I'll hold up my shirt so you can read it.
It's www.SaveWaverlyHills.com.
No,
make sure that is the one you go to.
That's it. It's it. Plain and simple.
Where's the dot? Oh, there it is.
Is it tomorrow? That's the new court case. Is it tomorrow?
I don't remember the date that they moved it to, but I was supposed to tell Vera.
Is it .com?
Did you guys know that Vera and Kendall also met?
Is that it?
At Waverly? They met each other at Waverly.
I know they met during Ghost Academy, or is that it? Whatever that show was.
I don't know. She just told me that they met there too. That they met at Waverly, and that's how they're together now.
Yes, that's it, sweetie.
I thought that was pretty cool. It's just like a Cupid's arrow place, I guess. If you're single and you want to find somebody, just go to Waverly Hills.
Yeah, I think Ghost Hunters Academy. That's what it was called. I could not think. They met on Ghost Hunters Academy.
Yeah, that's cool.
So if you haven't signed it, sign the petition, and for a donation of $25, you get this lovely shirt.
That glows in the dark.
It glows in the dark.
And it really does glow. I was outside and my street light went out.
Yeah, it glows in the dark.
I was like, whoa, hold on.
And she lit up the neighborhood.
I did. I was directing traffic.
A cool shirt. Yeah. They're cool shirts. And this, by the way, is the squiggly line. That's an EVP.
Oh, yeah.
The actual recorded at Waverly Hills. That's an EVP. And it so happened, I told Ernie this, that both of the high points, like here and here, they line up on the nipples.
Oh, good Lord. Don't you tell no.
I knew where he was going with that.
Not for everybody. Depends on what size your shirt is.
That's right. So when women wear it, you can actually see the EVP working if it's cold or hot.
You're terrible.
It works on me. It's working on me right now.
I thought that he was going to say something serious. I was paying
attention. I would have a heart attack. I would have a heart attack if Howard said something serious.
I did. Save Waverly Hills.
Oh.
I'm getting the new court date right now. I'm going to tell y'all when it is. Maybe.
Yeah. Because I told them I would let them know. I forgot.
Jeremy says I'm terrible too. Man, good Lord. Mine does it. You ought to see it when it's glowing in the dark too.
Okay,
cold outside.
There is one court case tomorrow. But I don't know what that one's about. But there is one court case tomorrow.
That was a postponed one, I think. They said they had moved it from the original date till tomorrow to tomorrow.
Bob Burnell.
That's the Facebook user that we can't see. It just says Facebook.
He just came on. Bob Burnell. Yep.
Yeah. BB. Bob
Baby.
Burnell. How's it going?
So, Andy, y'all want to promote your show here? You want to talk about your show?
No.
Sure.
Like, no.
I know. Did you hear that? I don't even know if he heard you. No, don't do it. No, don't do it. He was telling me a minute ago I had to mute. He said,
Joshua Joyner's here. Hey, Josh. Long time no see. Congratulations. Hey, Joe.
Yes, hey, Joe. And hey, Facebook user. If it's the same one, I'm not sure.
I think it's the same one. I think we're talking about because, like I said, it's done that to me several times, just like Nay, where all of a sudden I'll jump on, it'll be Facebook user. I'm like, I'm on all the time.
So everybody, if you have plans Sunday, stop your plans at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time and come watch all 4 of the ladies that are on the screen right now talk about an awesome, exciting topic that Eileen is already researching about. And we all are going to research about and talk about. It's going to be awesome. And so join us at 6 p.m. on here, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time for Hey Boo. And then on Monday night, you can join us on, it's hard for me to say this, Paranormal United Network, Paralinks, Facebook page, and Things Network, and YouTube, and the Spectral Sailor, and Spectral Sailor YouTube for the show, The Spectral Sailor, at 8 p.m. on Monday night, Central Standard Time.
So Sunday when you're in church and it's 5:30, you walk up and you slap the priest or reverend in the face and say, I won't watch Hey Boo. And walk out.
Just make them
Or
have
just
a
say, "Hey,
projection
boo."
television and put it on there so the whole congregation can watch it.
Yes, it is rated PG-13. We don't usually get pretty bad, or we don't get bad.
We're not Howard.
No, my shows are bad. They are. They're geared for the adult audience, not very adult, twisted minded. So, Ane, when's your show? When's your shows?
Yes.
Well, Hey Boo on Sunday at 5 p.m. Arizona time, and or Tucson time at least. I don't know if the rest of Arizona's with me, but and then Tuesdays it's Tarot Tuesday with me.
I was like, are you going to say it? She forgot. She said, oh, yeah.
At 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Pun, Things, and my own Tarot by Name page. So.
And Eileen, when you're not in Facebook jail.
Which is always, but go ahead.
Do you have any shows you want to push?
I don't have any other shows, but I do have other pages. Of course, I've got my Backroads Paranormal page. Obviously, it's going to be kind of inactive for about 30 days. But I also, I'm the co-founder of Paranormal Against Missing and Exploited Children. Me and Beth Allen are both co-founders of it. Please make sure to go and like that page. It is a page where everyone can post. So we do try to keep people from posting their lives or evidence and all on it, just to keep it focused on, shut up, Stephen, keep it focused on the children. So if y'all do get any Amber Alerts, or if you see any of anything on Facebook, it is open for everyone to be able to share. So even though I'm in Facebook jail, anybody can share it out. We travel everywhere. It kind of helps people be on the lookout in the area for any missing children out there. We want to try to give everybody.
You don't have any other shows but Hey Boo, huh?
I don't have any other shows but Hey Boo. Well, I guess, hold on. Unless you want me to say that right now I am Jeremy York on the Petri Dish.
That's true. That is true.
I am Jeremy York on the Petri dish. I'm Jeremy with the boob job. And
You're
less facial
Jeremy
hair.
with blonde hair and no facial hair.
Mhm.
Those cans in there did work, didn't it?
Yep, it worked.
And
Jackie?
also, we have the Paranormal Swamp investigation page and the Night Terror Collective page.
Yep.
Go ahead, Jackie.
Hey Boo and Paranormal Swamp Talk.
He said,
Yay.
"Can't imagine a better
So what you been up to, brother?
Yeah, a lot of crazy stuff, man.
No way.
Busy with work and school, and I just took a break tonight. I'm off tomorrow. I say, well, why not join a little bit there, and say hello to everyone. It's been a while, and I really enjoy watching the different shows, the network. So all y'all are doing a great job, and I think that actually the fact that y'all changed the schedule for Hey Boo at 6 p.m. I think is better, way better, because before I think it was at noon or at 3 p.m. I can't remember, but it was
3.
Yeah, it was early and everybody was busy at that time, and I think that 6 p.m. is much better.
Thank you for
when
the
your
input.
co-host is busy, that doesn't make for a good time.
No, not really. Thank you for the input, though. I like to know stuff like that. It's good for people to tell us stuff like that.
And
I
we're
think
always
this show's
up
great.
for everyone else helping us come up with subjects. I mean, if
Mhm.
y'all tell us what you want us to talk about. I mean,
They could do that, yeah.
You need to talk about that
or
tearaway
message
bra that
us,
you
or-
want.
Huh?
I'd like to see that on the
That
show.
will not be a subject, sorry.
No, that's not a
Unless
Hey Boo
it's in a museum and it's on under glass and it's a haunted bra, then we're not going to talk about it.
It's a piece of equipment. It's a piece of equipment.
I mean, I guess it could be. You could put foil on the cups of it, and it could be an anti-alien deterrent. I mean, but I'm not going to do that.
Dowsing rods on the tips.
You could make. Hey, that makes me actually think.
Oh my gosh, Rosie, did you
Sorry.
think like Howard?
Yeah, okay. I would probably not tell everybody about this, but I'm going to say it just because we're talking about it. What if you made those instead of tassels? You made like rim pod lights on
Like
them,
headlights with rim pods, and they flash when you.
and you made Howard wear it and walk into the rooms, and he was like,
I'll do it.
I'm not going to say it.
I'll wear it.
Or Rosie, how about the cat balls with strings and he can dangle them and dance?
Oh my gosh, that's even better. or both. You can sell one and sell the other. Yeah,
Like one going and the other one goes.
Catnips.
I cannot believe Rosie just thought like Howard. I never thought I'd see that day.
What?
Never thought I'd see the day.
She's been with me too long. It's wearing on. I'm wearing her thin. I'm wearing her
So I
down.
was like thinking of it like a scientific use, so you could actually use a bra for a piece of equipment. I was like, if you really wanted to use one, here, this would be, a legit way to use one.
You could have put rim pods in it.
Yeah. Yeah, or the cat balls and call it catnips. That's a good idea, Monet.
I'm surprised you didn't think of it with your cat ears.
Yeah. Yeah, I was
No,
thinking,
but seriously, if you get a bra, you can wear it on outside of your shirt, and you put 2 dowsing rods where your hands are free, but the dowsing rods will do its job. They'll cross
but there's
over
no
when you get close.
control on them if they're just hanging.
You don't
there.
want
You
this.
gotta have a
Well, that's
handle on
great
them.
because that you can't tamper the evidence. You can't fake evidence. It's doing it on its own.
Yeah, but it's not.
Every time you walk, they're
Then they're just going to flop around everywhere. You're not going to be able to hold them and ask a question. Like, you have to keep them steady so that you know that you're holding or stance of them or whatever you want to call it. Like your grip on them is what helps you control to debunk that you're not moving them. But if they're just dangling everywhere, then,
No, they just walk. They'll be tethered to where they just be straight. and when you
You
start
could
walking,
rig it like a chest rig and make them where they'd be in there straight, and then
yeah, that's right. There you see, that's what I'm talking about. It could be done.
That's too slow
Hey,
walking for me, though. I have to walk.
I talked to Jesse Stewart and I told him about a Jacob's ladder and he created it.
you tell them about the
You
dowsing
can't find
bra,
one for.
a dowsing bra.
I will.
See, I would be thinking more REM pod because, like cat balls, if you walk, they're gonna any motion is gonna make those go off. So that's why I was thinking REM pods.
But no, but see, that's the thing. Okay, and I'm not trying to be chauvinistic or anything, but it's the more endowed woman. Okay,
Yeah, I don't have that problem.
REM pods would be on the ground basically, facing on the ground.
Look at
Yeah, I don't have
Jackie's
that
face.
problem. That's your man, Jack.
I was just thinking if that's going to be a problem, they're probably not going to be out walking around ghost hunting anyways, though. I'm just saying.
Jackie, that's your man. You picked him. I'm sorry. You picked him. Gabe, you picked him too.
Yep, Gabe.
See, I mean,
Yeah, when I said to Nick, he had a great show. I didn't know that was the first time. It was great. So congratulations, brother. You did great. I really enjoyed it.
you have to go back and watch the whole thing. I didn't get to watch all of it.
I need to go back and watch that one, and then I need to watch Carl's show from yesterday that was on at 5, and I forgot about it. I'm just.
I caught the car giveaway though today. Seen that show today. Yeah, that was a good thing y'all did though. That was a good thing.
She was so happy.
I know, and y'all tricked her. I mean, y'all got her in there to read the registration. She didn't even notice it until she's read it, and it was underneath her name. And she was like, "Is it mine? Is it mine?" And she was so excited. Oh Lord, I thought Jason was going to get raped in the street. I was like, "Come on!" I was putting money on it. Do it! Rip his pants off. Let's see what happens.
Oh God, that would have been like cameras going off now. Cameras going off. No more.
And then we have
recording.
Yeah, I have 3 shows. The 4th one I'm contemplating severely. But the first one is this one here that comes on Wednesday nights at 8:00, and then Thursday nights is the Petri Dish, which is nothing like this show. It's more casual, more setback, talk
Less
out.
tame.
What?
Less tame.
It's more open. It's more.
Tame.
Yeah, we don't bite our tongues on that one, and there's profanity. It's just paranormal investigators just being who we are. I mean, there's some of us that just like to have fun and joke around. We curse and stuff like that. We're just normal people. So I created a show just for that reason. And then you have on Friday nights at 9:00, which we have a disclaimer on it, and it's NC-17 is the Unholy Trinity. And that is for just some sick, twisted individuals out there.
That are home on a Friday night and need something crazy to watch.
Yeah. We discuss everything and anything. Like this week, our discussion is going to be about cryptics. Do they have sex and do they spread diseases amongst themselves?
Oh my gosh.
So it's interesting.
If you need anyone to be technical, no. Technically.
Yeah. But yeah, that's true, Steve.
What's my favorite saying, Howard? I so need to reevaluate my friends.
Your favorite saying? I love Howard so much. He's a good guy. That's what your favorite saying is. I know it is.
I always say crazy minds think alike.
I so need to reevaluate my friends.
Howard came up with that topic. Of course he did.
Yeah, I did come up with that. Nobody wants to help me out on this show. He helps, but Chrissy don't do nothing. She just sits down there and just.
You be talking. Listen.
He said, as someone who studies cryptids, I don't trust like that.
So we have it's 4 people on that show, 4 people on the dish, and there's 3 people on this show that are hosts, all hosts. So I try to, you see that? There you go. Look, that's something that people need to know. You run across Bigfoot in the field and you say, well, I've seen Bigfoot. What happens if Bigfoot grabs you and rapes you? You don't know what kind of sexually transmitted diseases you're going to get.
If he does, he or she does, please take pictures. I mean, go ahead and get the evidence out of the way.
It sounds like rhino dung, rhino poop.
You know, you could be, I don't know, you could sit on a toilet after, I don't know. You could be swimming in a damn pond or a lake or something and Loch Ness was there, you know? You don't know.
Hey,
Might
you
have
talk about
sickness
dinosaur
or something.
poop. It's paranormal. I mean, it's not really paranormal, but like it could be cryptids. Paranormal poop.
You don't know. So these are questions that need to be asked. So that's why we hit the hard hitting their truth.
Denise, you're the only one that would go to Ernie's mating calls. You're the only one that was like drugged long term for
that. That reminds me of that photo of him with, what was it? It was a shirt with him with like, what was it? Was there a T-shirt at the temple that he had?
Yes,
like
I was so angry about that T-shirt.
Got biscuits.
Rebecca won it, and I was supposed to go home and sleep in it that night. Rebecca won it, so I tried to curl up with the shirt all the way home back to Mississippi. I told him I was going to either sleep with it or curl up with it. So, but Rebecca won the shirt. I was mad.
That's what Denise does now. She lets him have those biscuits. I've seen that you said that he has some kind of addiction to them or something.
She said I put some Valium in his biscuits, and he went
Valium. Oh my Lord!
Weekend.
He's comatose. That poor man.
I love that couple. I love them. I met them. You know, when I finally met them, I was kind of like really worried about meeting Denise because I know
it's a love potion.
But I mean, it was like just automatically that was the rest of my family.
That's a good topic. They own the Bigfoot. It's like Bigfoot crabs. That's what I'm talking about.
No. What are they, like ninjas?
Yeah.
What?
That's gross.
They just jump. They got like twice the strength of any other.
She's like, what?
I am so done with y'all.
I was just like, what do you call those people that they like come in and they do like a ascent? They ascend from like a helicopter. I was thinking about like that.
With little parachutes and everything. What?
Denise, Howard actually makes Ernie look normal or act like make his personality normal, which is very hard for me to say anything good about Ernie, but you make Ernie seem normal.
You haven't seen me and Ricky Heller get together yet.
What? Who?
Ricky Heller.
And what about him and who? And he never came back.
No, he had to take care of something, and he sent me a message.
He said, he said an emergency or something, or he said,
no, you have the Chrissy's on there. She's sort of like, I don't know, she's sort of like the balance of mediums, and then you have Adrian who's on there. She's sort of like, she can get crazy at sometimes, and sometimes she's more the mama figure. She wants to sit down there and say, no, you can't say that. Oh yeah, we will. You know, we're just like the little bad kids in a house or something that you have, and then of course you say you can't have this cookie, and then you'll see the rest of us steal a cookie, a whole jar, and just run out. You know, that's what we do.
Now I love me some Ricky. I do love me some Ricky.
Yeah, he sent me a video about what I wanted Chrissy to do, and she never did do it. Chrissy.
The baseball bat?
Yeah, the baseball bat.
Where'd he get that wig at?
I don't know. That's Ricky. But I wanted Chrissy. That's what I wanted Chrissy to do. I wanted her to actually run out there in a thong and put some pasties on and paint herself half blue, just like in Braveheart.
Where do you come up with that
And
idea?
run through a cornfield and actually take a dildo and throw it in the air.
Oh my god!
Just like in Braveheart, because he had a sword and he just kept flipping, okay? And let that dildo flip and let it stick in the ground.
She didn't
and
have a
just let her
kilt
yell,
on.
and yell freedom. That's why we laugh so much when we say freedom, because that's what it is. Freedom.
Look at Jackie's face.
Huh?
Look at Jackie's face.
I'm surprised anything surprises her.
Now we got that wig from me. Where he needed a tartan. He needed a tartan or a kilt. He needed a plaid skirt.
I want to see that happen. Now, Adrian said she was going to do it, and I said, okay, I haven't seen no video yet.
See, I've got to be like extremely nice to Chrissy because she has been so helping my brother out right now. So I have to be extremely nice to her.
Yes.
So you can't talk bad about her whatsoever.
Yeah.
Nope, she's off limits.
Oh my gosh. Skills of a crazy youth. Or activities of a crazy youth.
We'll head it deal with those sword fights. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh my God.
I'm so glad my kids can't hear this. I'm so glad.
Oh Lord, but that's what that show's about. So I mean, that's you see where it went. I mean, just that little short period of time, everybody's mind went everywhere else, and it was went along with the ride. Y'all went along with the ride. So you know what? That's why they call me Slim Shady, baby. I'll make you think of stuff that you don't want to think of. I'll even put stuff in your mind and you'll be thinking about it a week later.
Anytime I think of Howard, that's something I don't want to think about.
I'll give you a prime example right now. I can tell you corn. Right now. You see that? Yeah, she knows about the corn. Okay. Whoever seen the corn show, that I had people on the show at Alabama Skeleton Key went back into that show and looked at what they were talking about, and I just wrote, I like butter on my popcorn. They went freaking nuts in the chat room.
Yeah.
That's all I have to do is make one thing and boom,
you're an
it's gonna
agent
blow.
of chaos. You're an agent of corn chaos.
Look. There it is right there. Look.
That's Mike Larpers.
Nick of the lawn. Nick of the
Dungeons
corn.
and Dragons. D&D.
So, tomorrow night on the Petri dish, Eileen, we have Nick. It's his actual 1 year anniversary being on the Petri dish. Okay, so we're going to have him on as a guest.
I got
Maybe as a guest. I don't know. We'll see.
My devil horns, just for Nick.
Just for Nick. So y'all tune in for that one. Nick's a great guy. He's very full of knowledge. I'm going to have to get with Nick on some things and get some cryptics so I can look into it and see what kind of diseases they can transmit for Friday's show.
Oh.
So, Mothman. Can you imagine that? Oh, my Lord. What kind of damage a Mothman can actually do? You know, that's what I'm talking about.
Just make a topic. Does Bigfoot mud wrestle? Do Bigfoot's
You
mud
did.
wrestle?
Cryptics.
That'd be a good topic.
Cryptics. There's a lot of cryptics out there. It opens up the field.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, Denise. I'm in Mothman country. See, Denise, would you like to know if your Mothman out there has gonorrhea? I mean, really.
Gone?
I would want to know. That's what we're going to be talking about on the Unholy Trinity.
That is not what we'll be talking about on Hey Boo.
No. No.
Especially
Yeah.
gonorrhea. I'm really not sure what
Gonda's
that
not
means.
a
I
word.
have to like Google that.
I think it's a mixture
Gonda.
of
It's like the Black Panther mixed with gonorrhea. Like we condoria. I don't know. Oh my gosh. How are you?
There it is. I like that, Steve.
Oh my. A bug zapper.
Oh my god.
You don't know. You go out there, change the bug zapper, empty it out. You stuck with some kind
He
of,
was like nothing to
venereal
say. He's just
disease.
like, what did I get myself into?
I'm sweet and innocent. I'm just sitting here. Good one,
That's a
Denise.
good answer, actually. Yeah, I like that.
You don't know what he can give you. He could be, I don't know, he could come in your bathroom and sit on your toilet. You don't know. It's the Mothman.
On that,
That's
on
our
that
topic.
note, I'm probably about to run.
Yeah.
So
We are, this is that. Oh, we have 15 or 12 minutes past when we're supposed
I
to get
get my
off. All right.
chitlins in bed for school.
Yep. I'm about to say I got an extra long day at work tomorrow.
So with that being said, we appreciate everybody coming on, and we appreciate the ladies from Hey Buddha coming on tonight. And watch their shows on Sundays at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, right? Central, It's Central, right?
Central.
And then 5 o'clock on Ace time, right?
Yep.
And then whatever time on the other
7,
side.
7 o'clock on the East Coast.
Thank you.
7 o'clock, yeah.
And let's see.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been working on that, but it hadn't happened yet. So
Getting banned?
It's the see, hear, speak no evil.
with that being
Why
said,
don't
we
y'all do the Father Petrie's confession sessions? There you go. You and him can do it.
now if you have to really confess anything, just send me a text message or send me a Facebook message, and for $9.95, I will listen to your confession. For an additional $30, I will go ahead and bless you and get rid of that for you.
Yes.
Oh,
Nice.
look at that. Oh, look at that. There it is right there. Look.
Go ahead, do it.
See me outside going in the portalet. Yeah, freezing cold. Yeah, that'd be fun. All right, ladies, we appreciate y'all coming on, and y'all have a good night. And thank y'all for all watching Paranormal Small Talk with us.
Right.
And thanks, Gabe, for coming on for your surprise cameo.
Nice meeting you, Gabe.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
And y'all have a good evening.